Number 1. The 1979 Ford F-150 long bed price at $7,700, located in Del Rio, Texas. It's an affordable entry point into the world of vintage pickups that still have plenty of life left in them. Let's break it down. This truck's odometer reads around 200,000 miles, and while that number might sound steep, remember, these old Ford were built to go the distance. Powering this beast is a 4.9-liter V8 engine, a motor known for its longevity, torque, and ease of maintenance. It's paired with an automatic transmission, making it an approachable drive whether you're hauling loads or just taking out for a weekend cruise through the country. Over the years, this F-150 has received a few much-needed updates to keep it roadworthy. The carburetor has been replaced, a new battery has been installed, and it rides on a fresh set of tires, ready to hit the road. While the air conditioning system is missing, the cab stays true to its original setup, giving you that raw, unfiltered feel of an old-school truck. Cosmetically, it's in good condition for its age. This isn't a truck that's been dolled up or over-restored. Instead, it carries a natural patina, a bit of soul in the paint, and a stance that says it's seen some work, but it's got plenty more to give. Rust is minimal, which is always a welcome relief when dealing with a 70s-era Ford, and most of the original features remain untouched, preserving its vintage authenticity. This F-150 isn't just a vehicle. It's a conversation starter, a project platform, or even a daily driver if you want something with character. It's ideal for someone who loves the look and feel of a classic but wants to make it their own, either through restoration, customization, or just driving it as is. The seller has the title in hand, making the buying process straightforward. He's open to a little negotiation, but make no mistake, no trades and no lowball offers. Trucks like this don't show up every day in this condition at this price point. If you're searching for a vintage Ford with solid bones, strong running gear, and that unmistakable late 70s look, this 1979 F-150 long bed in Del Rio, Texas might just be your next driveway legend. Number 2. The 1978 Ford F-250 Camper Special 4x4, located in Amarillo, and offered at $19,000 OBO. This beast blends rugged utility with vintage charm, and it's ready to work, cruise, or turn heads at your local weekend meetup. Under the hood sits the original 460 V8 big block, still roaring strong, and paired with true dual Flowmaster exhaust that give a deep, aggressive tone every time you hit the throttle. This truck starts right up, runs great, and drives just as it should, proving that age is just a number when you're built Ford tough. It's been tastefully lifted with 3-inch leveling blocks in the front, riding on a set of 20x12 wheels wrapped in 33-inch tires, giving it that wide, planted stance that demands attention. The exterior paint was redone just a year ago, and the result is a clean, bold finish that complements its vintage lines. Inside, the interior has also been refreshed, bringing some comfort and style to match its commanding presence. As for the details, it's a factory 4WD, and while everything in the transfer case works perfectly, one of the manual locking hubs on the front axle still needs to be replaced. It's a minor fix for someone who's handy, and the AIC compressor is included and ready to be installed. Just need someone with a little time to finish the job. The seller is not open to trades, and it's a cash-only deal with a clean Texas title in hand. If you're serious, you're encouraged to come see it in person. Just don't message with, "Is this still available?" because time is limited, and this one's for buyers who know what they're after. Whether you're chasing a powerful vintage workhorse, a weekend trail rig, or a foundation for a full custom build, the 78 F-250 Camper Special delivers the goods. Strong, sharp, and nearly there, this classic Ford is ready for its next chapter. Number 3. The 1986 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 regular cab long bed, offered at $16,500. If you've been searching for a classic square-body Chevy that blends raw performance with reliability, this one's ready to impress. This isn't just your average 80s pickup. Sitting under the hood is a 6.0 LLS V8, brought to life with a Holley Terminator ECU and an Elgin sloppy Stage 2 camshaft, matched with beehive springs for solid valve train support. It sounds as good as it pulls, and it pulls hard. The 4L80 transmission was rebuilt just last year and features a monster shift kit along with a Circle D 3200 stall converter, making sure all that power gets to the pavement exactly when you need it. Out back, the rear end's been upgraded with Yukon 3.88 Posey gears, putting torque where it counts. It sits on G10 wheels, slightly wider than your standard C10 setup, giving the truck a planted stance and more grip to handle the power it's pushing. No AIC, but every other element is geared toward pure driving performance. As for the body, this long box Silverado is impressively clean for its age, with very minimal surface rust and no structural rust at all. It's been well cared for during its 5 years of ownership, used sparingly and maintained with performance and reliability in mind. It does have a few quirks. The gas gauge is a bit unpredictable, and there's a slight engine tick that occasionally shows up about 10 miles into a drive, but fades after 45 seconds and stays gone the rest of the trip. Despite that, this truck runs and drives fantastically and is proven to be extremely reliable, perfect for hauling daily driving or simply enjoying its wicked acceleration and throaty exhaust note. Whether you're looking to tow your boat, tear up back roads, or just turn heads with a true street sleeper, this 86 LS-swapped Silverado delivers. It's fast, loud, reliable, and ready to make your garage a lot more fun. Number 4. The 974 Ford F100 is a standout choice, offered at $11,500 and located in Conroe, Texas. This classic pickup isn't just a showpiece. It's a well-maintained, road-ready machine with both spirit and style. Under the hood, it features a strong-running V8 engine paired with a smooth-shifting automatic transmission. The drivetrain delivers a confident, responsive performance whether you're heading to work, cruising down back roads, or rolling into your local weekend meet. It fires right up and drives like a truck half its age, thanks to consistent upkeep and solid mechanical bones. The current owner has put over $2,000 into a high-end sound system, so not only does this truck move with power, it moves with rhythm. Whether you're jamming to classic country, blues, or modern hits, the speakers hit hard and clear, making every drive a personal concert. The exterior wears a bold green paint job that turns heads wherever it goes. While not a full show quality respray, it has that unmistakable patina and presence only an honest 70s Ford can carry. The chrome bumpers, grille, and trim are all in decent shape, adding a bit of vintage flair without being overdone. The interior keeps the same vibe alive, simple, classic, functional, with a matching green scheme that completes the cohesive look. It's not flashy inside, but it's clean, comfortable, and ready to cruise. The bench seat is intact. The dash is in solid condition, and the cabin feels like a step back in time in all the right ways. What sets this F100 apart, though, is its balance. It's not a museum piece you have to baby, and it's not a beater either. It's that sweet spot in between. You can daily drive it, take it to shows, or just enjoy weekend adventures with confidence. It's got old-school charm, the soundtrack of a modern system, and enough power under your right foot to keep things interesting. The seller has a clean Texas title in hand. And while trades aren't being considered, they're ready to make a deal with serious buyers. If you're after a truck with soul, presence, and just enough modern edge to make it your own, This 1974 Ford F100 is ready for its next chapter on the road. Number 5. The 1968 Chevrolet C10, $13,000, in Springfield, Ohio. Here's your chance to own a classic piece of American truck history, a 1968 Chevrolet C10, powered by a 350 V8 mated to a 350 automatic transmission, currently offered at $13,000 in Springfield, Ohio. This truck has roots. It belonged to the seller's father over 40 years ago, and while it's been kept alive on the road, the current owner admits that the passion and time to bring it to the next level have faded. It's not a trailer queen, and it's not trying to be. This C10 is a driver's project. Solid enough to run reliably around town or to work, but with just the right amount of rough edges to make it a rewarding canvas for someone looking to finish what was started. Mechanically, it starts easy and runs strong. The engine has a new carburetor and air cleaner installed, and it features LED headlights up front for improved nighttime visibility. While the new carb could use a proper tune, the truck's reliability hasn't been in question. It's never left the owner stranded, and it sees occasional road time without hesitation. The transmission shifts well, and overall drivability is solid. However, if you're planning to cruise in comfort, you might want to address a few updates. It could use a brake booster, new tires, and that carb tune to really make a hum. There's also heat, but no AC. The radio and wipers technically work, but will need to be rewired to function properly. Cosmetically, it's very much a driver's truck. The paint is okay, showing some chips, a dent, and spots where the previous owner didn't quite finish filling the marker lights they removed. There's very little rust overall, especially impressive for its age, but this is still a project truck at heart. It's not perfect, and that's part of the appeal. It's a blank slate for someone who wants to finish what's been started, without worrying about preserving a pristine factory restoration. What makes this listing especially unique is that the seller is open to trades, not just any trade, though. They're specifically looking for a newer super naked motorcycle like a 2024, a 2025 Yamaha MT-09, or MT-09SP, a 2024, a 2025 Kawasaki Z900, or a 2022 to 2025 Honda CB1000. They're not interested in random cars or older bikes. They know what they want, and they're not in a hurry to part with a truck unless the right deal comes along. They're also open to reasonable cash offers, but make it clear, there's no desperation here. This truck doesn't have to go, but it's ready for someone who has the time, energy, and vision to bring it to life. So if you're a fan of vintage trucks with strong bones and a personal story, and you're ready to take the wheel, either with cash or the right bike, this 1968 Chevrolet C10 might be your next great find. Number 6. The 1984 Ford F-250 HD long bed, offered at just $5,500 in Fort Worth, Texas. This 1984 Ford F-250 HD long bed is a classic workhorse with solid potential. Ideal for someone who's ready to put in a little finishing work to unlock its full capability. The current owner made a big investment last year by installing a brand new engine and having the transmission professionally rebuilt. For a while, the truck sat unused, parked for nearly a year, but now that it's back up and running, a new issue has emerged. The engine starts but then shuts off unexpectedly. Rather than invest more time and money into troubleshooting the issue, the seller has decided to sell it as is or trade it for another car or truck of similar value. This F-250 HD was intended to be a reliable work truck, and with new engine and rebuilt transmission already in place, it's a strong foundation for someone willing to diagnose and fix what's likely a manageable problem. Whether you're a weekend mechanic, a classic truck enthusiast, or just someone looking for a project with a lot of hard work already done, this could be a great opportunity to get into a heavy-duty truck without breaking the bank. The seller is especially open to trades, ideally another vehicle of equal value that's ready to be used for work. So if you've got a running car or truck and you're looking for a solid F-Series project with lots of potential already built in, this could be the deal for you. Whether you plan to fix it up and daily it or turn it into a tough work rig, this 1984 Ford 250 HD offers classic style, proven durability, and the bones of a dependable truck, all for a price that's hard to beat. Number 7. The 1960 Ford F100 short bed, priced at $11,500 or best offer, located in New Braunfels, Texas. This isn't some garage queen or trailer showpiece. It's a real, functional daily driver that brings the charm of the 1960s into the present day. It runs, drives, and stops just like you expect from a truck built over 60 years ago. Full of personality, a little bit stubborn, but all heart. Under the hood, it's powered by the classic 292Y block V8 engine, known for its durability and unmistakable tone, paired with a smooth shifting 5-speed T5 manual transmission that gives you more control and makes this vintage pickup far more street-friendly than stock. It's a two-wheel drive setup with drum brakes all around, staying true to its roots. But don't worry, all the important systems have been refreshed. It's got a brand new one-wire alternator for simple and reliable charging, fresh tires, new brake lines, brake shoes, drums, and even new master cylinders for both the brakes and the clutch. The clutch slave cylinder has also been replaced, giving you solid confidence behind the wheel. The current owner drives it daily, which says a lot about how road-ready this classic really is. No guessing games, no garage dust, just a well-maintained piece of Ford history that's been kept alive and kicking. The truck comes with current registration and a clean title in the seller's name. No red tape, no weird paperwork, just a straightforward, classic truck deal. And while the price is negotiable, the seller makes it clear, no lowball offers, please. Quality like this holds its value. He's also open to trade, preferably for a titled, registered, running hot rod. So if you got a proper classic and you're looking to switch things up, now's your chance. Overall, this 60 F100 is more than just a vintage pickup. It's a piece of living history, a head-turner, and a weekend cruiser that's tough enough for weekdays, too. Whether you're into cruising, collecting, or customizing, this one checks all the right boxes. Reach out now before someone else snatches it up. Number 8. The 1970 Dodge D100 might just be the gem you're looking for, priced at $9,500 and located in Crawford, Georgia. This long bed beauty comes equipped with a freshly built 360 V8 engine under the hood, giving it solid, reliable power with that deep Mopar rumble enthusiasts love. It's paired to a 3-speed manual transmission mounted on the floor, which adds a raw, hands-on driving feel that's hard to find in today's world of automatics and electronics. Whether you're taking it down a country road or cruising into town, this truck delivers that nostalgic muscle with every gear shift. The body is described as super straight, a rare find for a pickup over 5 decades old, and it wears a brand new coat of paint that brings out its vintage lines in all the right ways. A new exhaust system means it not only looks good, it sounds the part too. Inside, you'll find a great seat that keeps things simple and classic, yet comfortable enough for long hauls. One of the best parts? This truck originally came from the western U.S., which means it's been spared from the harsh road salts and weather that usually eat away at vintage vehicles. It's described as having little to no rust, with a solid, clean undercarriage, something every collector or Restomod enthusiast can appreciate. It fires right up and is ready to go wherever you point it. No hesitations, no quirks. Just a well-sorted classic that you can drive with confidence today. Whether you're looking to daily a vintage workhorse, show it off at local car meets, or simply want to relive a slice of American pickup history, the 70 Dodge D100 checks the boxes. It's got timeless looks, reliable mechanicals, and all the charisma you'd expect from a truck that helped shape an era. At $9,500, it's a strong contender in the world of classic trucks. Ready to go, ready to impress, and ready to be yours. Let me know if you'd like the next listing done the same way. Number 9. The 1988 Dodge Power Ram 54x4 Turbo Diesel, offered for $13,995 in Kissimmee, Florida. This isn't your average late dash ADS pickup. It's a private sale, no trades, no financing, and it comes with a clean and clear title in hand. While it wears the Dodge badge proudly, It's essentially a Mitsubishi L200 Mighty Max at heart, sharing that same compact toughness and go-anywhere utility. Originally, this truck came with a 2.6L gasoline carbureted engine, but the seller took things up a notch. The old motor? Gone. In its place is a Mitsubishi 4D55 turbo diesel four-cylinder, known for its reliability and torque, especially in off-road conditions. This wasn't just a swap, it was a full, meticulous upgrade. The diesel engine received a complete gasket set, a fully rebuilt injection pump, and a matching set of rebuilt diesel injectors, all covered under warranty. The build continues with a brand new timing belt, tensioners, and water pump, ensuring that this turbo diesel will stay strong for the long haul. The clutch was also addressed with new, complete kit, along with a new radiator and a fresh AC compressor to keep things cool inside. The 5-speed manual transmission shifts smooth, and the 4-wheel drive system works perfectly, making this little beast capable both on the street and off the beaten path. Glow plugs were upgraded to 12-volt units, and the seller proudly notes that the truck starts right up without hesitation. The Power Ram 50 was never a truck you saw on every corner. In this example, freshly diesel swapped and loaded with mechanical upgrades, is even more of a standout. Whether you're looking for a unique overlanding platform, a dependable diesel daily, or just want something different than the usual crowd, this compact 4x4 delivers in both style and function. It's a rare blend of Japanese engineering and American attitude, and for just under $14,000, it's ready to turn heads and climb trails. Interested? The seller invites serious inquiries only and can be reached directly at the number provided in the listing. Number 10. The 1982 Toyota 22R pickup, offered for $13,900 in Charlotte, North Carolina. With just 102,000 miles on the odometer, this Toyota has decades of life left in it. And for a 22R, that's just getting started. Finished in a clean white exterior with a contrasting brown interior, this compact pickup is a throwback to the golden era of Toyota's bulletproof engineering. It's powered by the legendary 22R four-cylinder engine, widely known for its rock-solid reliability and ease of maintenance. And the seller says it runs perfectly, no leaks, no issues, and everything is in good condition. This one is equipped with an automatic transmission, making it an easy cruiser for city drives or weekend hauls. Whether you're nostalgic for the days when trucks were simple and unbreakable, or you're looking for a vintage daily that won't let you down, this Toyota delivers. The body appears straight, and while it may not be loaded with modern features, that's exactly the appeal. It's honest, mechanical, and built to last. Trucks like these are getting harder to find in clean, original condition, especially with under 150K miles. The 22R engine is known to run 500,000 miles or more with proper care, and this one is already a proven survivor. Whether you're planning to restore it to showroom condition, turn it into a mini off-road beast, or just enjoy it as is for reliable transportation with classic charm, this pickup is up to the task. These early Toyota trucks have become collectible for good reason. They represent everything people loved about trucks before computers took over. If you want a dependable classic that's ready to drive today, check out this 1982 Toyota 22R. It just might be the last truck you'll ever need. Number 11. The 1973 Ford F-250 Ranger Camper Special hits the mark. Priced at $10,500 and located in Midtown Tucson, this rugged beauty blends the dependable power of AV8 360 cubic inch engine with the comfort and presence of a long wheelbase workhorse. It's showing 56,702 miles on the odometer, though the actual mileage is likely 156,702. But for a nearly 50-year-old truck, that's expected and even impressive for one still out on the road today. Equipped with a smooth 3-speed automatic transmission and an extended truck bed, this F-250 was designed for long hauls and heavy loads, making it ideal for towing, camping, or weekend getaways. The Camper Special trim wasn't just a name. It meant upgraded suspension, heavy-duty cooling, and extra payload capacity straight from the factory. And while the gas gauge isn't currently operational, it's suspected to be a simple wiring fix. The truck comes with 2 gas tanks, though only one is in use at the moment. Despite its age, it recently passed emissions and continues to get driven a few times a month for special rides, proving it's not just a looker, it's a driver. The seller says the truck runs strong and wants to move, which is exactly what you want to hear from a vintage V8 powered rig like this. The body wears its years with pride, and while it may not be a Concours-level restoration, it embodies the kind of patina and presence that only time can create. If you're into classic Fords, or just want a mechanically sound truck with style and history, this is a solid bet. It's got the soul of a hauler and the heart of an adventurer, and at this price point, with a clean title and road-ready condition, it's a standout among 70s-era pickups. Whether you restore it, customize it, or just enjoy it as is, this F-250 Camper Special is a living piece of Ford history that's ready for the next chapter. Number 12. The 1984 Ford F-250, listed for $13,500 in Slidell, Louisiana. This isn't just your average 80s workhorse. It's a well-preserved diesel classic that's been thoughtfully upgraded where it counts. Originally equipped with the 6.9L IDI diesel engine, it's been swapped for the more robust 7.3L IDI, a move done back in 1991 to eliminate the design flaws of the original. That means better reliability and a stronger performance platform. To go with the upgraded engine, this truck also has brand new injectors and glow plugs, ensuring clean starts and smooth operation, especially on those cooler mornings. It's paired with 4-speed manual transmission for that raw, connected driving feel, true to the spirit of an old-school heavy-duty truck. It rides on a 4x2 drivetrain and features an 8-foot-long bed with dual-fuel tanks for extended range. What really makes this truck stand out is the patina-style exterior, sealed under a clear coat to preserve that vintage work truck vibe while keeping the metal protected. There's zero body rust, and the underside is solid, a rare find for a diesel this vintage. A sturdy bed-mounted toolbox is included for practical storage, while a beefy, heavy-duty winch bumper sits up front, ready for action. The original chrome bumper is also included if you want to return to factory looks. Inside, the cabin is impressively clean. No rips or tears in the seating, just one small dash crack near the speaker grill, and what appears to be a dash stain is actually just a shadow from the windshield. The interior also features cold-blowing AC and a dual Bluetooth radio setup. Yes, it's old school on the outside, but offers a few modern comforts inside. With antique plates available and a clean, unique look, this F-250 isn't just a reliable rig. It's a head-turner with history. Whether you're planning to tow, cruise, or preserve it as a vintage diesel icon, this 1984 Ford blends utility and style in one tough diesel-powered package. Number 13. The 1987 Ford F-250 long bed might be exactly what you need, especially at this price point. Listed at just $650, this 4x4 pickup is equipped with the iconic 7.3 IDI diesel engine paired with an automatic transmission, a setup known for its rugged reliability and old-school simplicity. While it's not currently running and the frame does have significant rust and rot, the seller is upfront about its condition, and it's being offered primarily as a parts truck. What makes it particularly interesting is the presence of a clean title, which opens the door for more than just salvage. You could use it to breathe life into another project or use its drivetrain and components for a diesel conversion. For those who are restoring older F-Series trucks or working on a classic diesel build, finding a complete 7.3 IDI setup with a clean title at this price is becoming increasingly rare. Yes, it's been sitting for a while, and yes, it's going to need some serious attention. But sometimes, that's where the opportunity lies. Whether you're after the engine, the axles, or just looking to build up your inventory of classic Ford parts, this F-250 could be a smart pickup. Located in Tabernacle Township, New Jersey, it's priced to move, and with diesel parts becoming harder to find, it might not sit long. Number 14. The 1968 Ford F-250, listed for just $3,000 in Laredo, Texas. This long bed, 2-door, 2-wheel drive pickup is powered by a strong-running 490 engine, giving it the kind of muscle and torque that made these trucks legends in the fields and on the job site. Whether you're into restoring classics or just looking for a vintage hauler with character, this old Ford has all the right bones. The truck features an 8-foot bed, perfect for those who need real utility, from hauling lumber and gear to building a cool retro shop truck. While the exterior does show some rust, especially in the bed area, that's to be expected for a pickup that's over half a century old. And let's be honest, a little patina never hurt anyone. In fact, for many collectors and builders, that worn, weathered look is part of the charm. Recent upgrades have already been taken care of, including a new bench seat, starter, alternator, battery, and terminals, giving you a solid head start on reliability. The seller also holds a clean title in hand, making the paperwork side of things simple and straightforward. Whether you're planning to restore it, rat rod it, or just drive it as a rugged daily with some vintage soul, the 68F 250 offers a great starting point. It's honest, affordable, and ready for someone with a vision to bring it back to glory. Trucks like these are getting harder to find, especially ones that haven't already been chopped, dropped, or overly modernized. If you're near Laredo and want a classic Ford with muscle and potential, this one might be worth a serious look. Number 15. The 1978 Ford F-350, listed for $7,500 in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. This classic one-ton workhorse has been upgraded with a brand new 460 cubic inch Ford big block V8, giving it the raw power and torque it was built to deliver, and then some. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just cruising with old-school grit, this F-350 is ready to do the job. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, this truck puts you in full control. No slushy automatics here, just a pure mechanical satisfaction of grabbing gears and feeling that big block rumble to life. The manual setup is a rarity these days and a major plus for those who appreciate the connection between driver and machine. The seller describes it as a very clean old truck, and from the sounds of it, it's been well taken care of. It runs and drives like a top, which says a lot about the condition of both the drivetrain and the chassis. This isn't just a project truck sitting in someone's yard. This one's road ready and eager for more. The 1978 model year was one of the last for this classic body style before Ford introduced a more squared-off design in the 80s. So if you're into those tough utilitarian lines with just the right amount of vintage character, this truck checks the box. Whether you're hauling gear, towing a trailer, or just want a solid piece of American muscle in pickup form, this F-350 delivers. At $7,500, it's a solid price for a big block hauler with classic looks and fresh mechanicals. Trucks like these are getting harder to find in clean, usable condition, and especially with a new motor already installed. If you're in Oklahoma and ready to own a piece of Ford heavy-duty history, this beast in Pauls Valley is calling your name.